Hello and welcome to day 12 of the Flow Along Mobility Challenge. For those of you who are new to the challenge, you may want to check out some of the previous videos and kind of get acquainted with both the dragon roll and at least the overhand swing as well. Because in today's session, we'll be going into the overhand sneak. It is a bit more challenging. I would definitely consider this an intermediate move, but if you've been following along with the challenge, I think you might be ready for this. Again, quick apologies for not being as consistent with making the videos. I have been quite preoccupied with making a bunch of new ropes, so maybe I'll give you a quick teaser and kind of show you what I have in store, and then you can kind of, we'll get right into today's session for this overhand sneak. So these are some of the new ropes that I've been working on. This is the Blackberry Obsidian. It's the heaviest rope that I have so far. This one is almost 29 millimeters thick. It's about 1.2 kilograms. This one is the Blackberry Pulse. This one is 19 millimeters thick and weighs in at about 760 grams. And this one is the normal learner rope that I use, the standard one, which is about 13 millimeters thick. And this one is only about 350 grams. Anyhow, I've been quite busy making a bunch of new ropes. So that's why I've been a bit slow with making the videos. But anyways, let's get into today's session. So for today's session, key things that you will need. Number one, you will definitely need a rope. I would say in this, as you start to unlock some of those intermediate moves, more so than ever, you may want to get a heavier flow rope because you'll be able to feel the rope a bit more and get a bit more feedback. You can still do these with a skipping rope, but it's going to be a bit harder because you won't be able to feel where the rope is in relation to your body, especially if you have a lighter PVC speed rope. So key reminder for today's session, obviously find a nice, safe environment where you're distraction-free and only move within ranges of motion that you're comfortable in. All right, I'll show you what the sneak looks like first, and I'll break down the steps, and then we'll try and practice without the rope, and then we'll go into the rope. So first of all, I'm going to start with rope in both hands, okay position. I'm starting on the right side. There are three main movements that kind of connect the sneak together. So one is, first you have the rope on your right, then you swing it over, kind of like, like around like this, like an overhand swing to the left. So right side, left side. And then what happens then is when you're on your left side, as it's swinging behind you, what you're going to do is you're going to start to bring your left hand behind you and over around your waist to your right side. That's why it's called a sneak. You sneak behind your back. So I'll quickly show that again. So you swing it over to the left. So from like top coming down, and then when it's coming around the top again, you start to bring it over to the other side, and your right hand will do this motion where it's kind of like taking off your hat. I'll show that in a second. But basically 1, 2, 3. And then the rope is now on your right side with your left hand behind your back. And then you're going to bring it back to step number 1, where you basically just, again, like swing it backwards so it comes over the top. And now you bring your left hand back out to the left side again. Right? So again, from the back, and I'll show you a back view in a second, but basically you swing it from the back and then you bring it over like that. Then you're back to the original position. So step number 1, without the rope, let's start without the rope first. So you'll have both hands on the right side. So just quickly to show you the motions, both hands on the right side, that's step number 1. And then you swing it backwards so it comes over the top. And then step number 2, you bring it to the left side. So basically you have right side, left side. And then now again, after it swings and comes down, and then it's going around the back again, that's where you start to, as David would show in his video, you hit the left hand and it comes over, comes behind your back to your right side, behind your waist like this. So what you do then is right side, left side, and now this hand comes around your waist, and the positioning for your left hand is you keep your palm to your back, right? So 1, 2, your palm is still facing away from you to your back, and you bring your hand kind of close to your hip, your right hip. So over like this. And the key here is this motion now, you need to also use your right hand as your left hand is coming over, your right hand is going to come over like this. So the way I like to think of it is kind of like you put your hand behind your back and then you take off your cap, like a nice little bow like this, right? So 1, 2, and then kind of taking off that head motion, 3. What some people will find is sometimes the rope will catch on the right hand, and that happens if you throw your right hand out too far on the right side. So you want to make sure that when you bring it over, your left hand is further out on your right side than your right hand is, And what will help as well is if you turn and tilt your body a bit so that your right shoulder and right leg are facing forward, and that makes it a bit easier to have the rope come across on this side. So I'll show it with the rope, and I'll show a few different angles as well. So I'm going to stand forward with my right foot, and then have my right shoulder a bit more forward. Rope on the right side, swing it back. So 1, 2, 3, like that, right? So I'll show you how the rope might catch on your hand, like this, if you have your right hand out too far. So make sure your right hand is kind of more towards your center line, closer to your feet. And then your left hand is going to allow the rope to not catch on because your left hand is a bit further out than your right hand is. So I'll show this from the side, and then I'll show it from the back. So from the side here, on my right side, 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. And here's what it looks like from the back. On the right side, swing it back over to the left, and as it comes around, like that. So I'll show that again, like that. So as it comes around, I'm going to bring and take off the hat, bring my left hand over, take off the hat like that, right? And then how do you get back to the original position again? All you do is just swing it back, like swing it back and over, and you can see like this hand, my left hand is basically just coming out like this. So from here, again, I'm just coming out like this and bringing it back to the right side. So that is basically the motion. So I want you to practice by going, let's say this is position number 1. 1, 2, and then what we're going to do is 3. 3 is taking off the hat motion and sneaking around, and then bring it back to 1. All right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you can't connect all of them first, try to do 1, 2. All right? Or you go 1, 2, 1, 2, and when you're ready, 1, 2, 3, and you just stop with the hand behind your back, and now you go again. Then you just basically throw it over your head, and then you reset back to 1. 1, 2, 3. Stop there first, and then throw it over, and then now you're back at 1 again, right? 1, 2, 3. Stop. 1, 2, 3. Stop. And then you can try and connect from 3 back to 1. So you can go 1, 2, 3. And now while it's still swinging, while it still has that motion going backwards, let it keep going and just bring it over your head, and your left hand comes back up, right? Like that. So 1, 2, 3. And again, if you find it's a bit harder, you may want to tilt your right side forward. I don't generally recommend doing this kind of position, although it is a bit easier because you're not counter-rotating as much, and I'll show you how to counter-rotate more if you want to get more of the upper body workout and the twist in your lower back as well. So keep going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, until you kind of get the hang. Sometimes the rope's going to catch your head, that's fine. The key is to not catch it over your head. It's about the crossing over with your right hand. If you cross too low like this, sometimes it's going to catch over your head. So make sure that you kind of have your right hand come up, this kind of motion like that. 1, 2, 3. So I'll show from the side again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? And from the back, 1, 2, 3. All right? So hopefully you have already unlocked it on the right side if you've been following along, and if I'm clear enough as a good instructor. Now we can practice the left side. So the left side, same thing. All you do is make sure that you start number 1 on your left side. And now you go 2. And now this time, your right hand's going to come over to your left hip. All right? So again, swinging it from the back, you bring your left hand over to your left hip, and you take off your hat with your left hand this time. So that's 3. Bring it back to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to show you another variation that you can try if you've already unlocked the dragon roll. So the dragon roll, as you remember, it's this way. So right now I'm going right to left. And how the sneak will work from the dragon roll is in this sideways kind of stance or position, the sneak is going to happen on your left hand, right? And what's going to happen is, you see with the dragon roll, you have your palm down, palm up, palm down, palm up. But what's going to happen is when you sneak, what's going to happen is on this, when it goes to the left side here, instead of having both palm down and then go palm up, what you're doing is it's going to become opposite. So you have one palm, your right palm is going up, but your left palm is going up backwards like this. So instead of like this, and then you flip like this hand goes like this, the opposite way, and this hand is still going to bring it over. So the reason why I like to show this as well is because if you've seen Team Shir's video, what the dragon roll makes it easy for you to do is when you're doing the sneak in the forward position, you have that taking your hat off kind of motion. And when you're doing the dragon roll, your right hand is already naturally kind of doing that movement where you're bringing the rope over to your backside. So what you want to do with the sneak then is now you just get your left hand to push the rope behind, and when you do it in the sideways stance like this, you don't actually have to come around to your right hip. You just kind of bring the hand down like this, and that is enough to get it over and around to your right side. So I'm going to pull the camera down a bit so maybe it's a bit clearer. But again, here from the dragon roll, you bring your hand to the back like this. So it's kind of like you sweep both your palms back, palm back, and then you bring it over, palm back like that. Back. So I'm going to try and show from this angle, like that. And then once you've gotten used to doing it on the sideward stance, you can then transition to doing it in a more forward stance, like this. Basically the same movement, but now the left hand has to come a bit further to the right so that you don't end up having, again, the rope catch on your right hand because your right hand is further out than your left hand. Another thing that Tim shows in the video, but I don't go into here, is basically the left hand is just doing this motion. And I don't show this here because it's a bit harder for those who have not unlocked this is the low whip movement, and this is the low whip in variation, because there's also a low whip out like this. The low whip in is a bit more of an awkward motion because you're actually kind of bringing the rope under your arm like this. So I won't go into the technicalities of that, but basically that's what your left hand is doing. It's sweeping the hand, rope coming down, bringing it like this, and then it's making a circle with your wrist. It's mainly the wrist movement here, where it's kind of bringing and continuing that rotation there, like this. Circle in the front, circle in the back. It's pushing the rope up. So you come in front, and then you push with your hand, and you get it to continue the upward rotation here on this side. Push. So here's what it looks like from the side. And here's what it looks like from the back. Sorry, I'm a bit limited in my space, but there we go. Like that. If you've unlocked both, you can try and connect them together. The main difference here is you actually remove one of the steps. So if you're doing one side, let's say the right side, you have one on the right side, two on the left side, and then three back to the right side, right? So notice here, it's two on the left side, three on the right side, and then back to one on the right side. What you're actually removing is you're removing one. So it can get a bit tricky because you're removing the first step, but you can initiate it from the one, and then you connect 2, 3, 2, 3. So I'll show you quickly. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, like that. Another thing you'll notice when you try to connect right side to the left side consecutively is how it's going to count your beats both on the right side and left side. So I'll quickly explain. So when you go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, what's actually happening is right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. So it's not right, left, right, left, right, left. It's going to be right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. All right. So that's how the beat changes. And what you'll find is when you are doing both sides, it's going to be quite natural, especially when if you were practicing and you were finding it easier if you have that right shoulder tilt forward and right leg forward if you're doing it on the right side. And then same with your left side. You'll notice that you probably have to twist your body a little bit as you do right side and left side, right? Like this. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. So it's okay to engage your body and do a bit of that twist because that gets your back moving a little bit. But I want to show you a variation where you incorporate what we call counter rotation as well to get more of that twist. So with the regular twist, what you're doing is when you have your right shoulder forward and your right leg forward, it's kind of like if you were walking and you're walking like a robot like that. So with counter rotation, it's actually opposite. So you're encouraging your lower body to twist a bit more and have your left leg forward, right shoulder forward. So the main difference here is it's just in how your stance, your leg positioning is going to be as you move this way, right? So you're engaging your legs a little bit more to get more of that lower body twist. So when you go right side, basically what you want to do is when your right side is, when you bring it down on the right side, your left leg comes up. 1, 2, 3, and then on the left side, right leg comes up. So right, left, and what you're doing is now you want to make sure left leg is up when I'm on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So I'll show from the side. Basically, instead of having your same leg forward, when you stick on the right, you don't want to be doing this. I mean, technically this is not wrong, but you don't get as much of a twist. You have the opposite leg, so your left leg up when you're on the right side, right? Left leg up on the right side, right leg up on the left side, left leg up on the right side, right leg up on the left side. That way you get a bit more engagement in your core and you're twisting your back a bit more. All right? Whew, that was a bit of a longer video than usual. But yes, this move is a bit more technical, it's a bit harder, and it will require a bit more practice. So don't be discouraged if you haven't unlocked it in this one single session. Do continue practice. It took me at least 2 weeks to unlock the overhand sneak, and it took me about a month to unlock the underhand sneak. So don't worry if you feel a bit frustrated. It's quite normal. But I hope that this approach helps a bit more. So going from 1, 2, and then taking off your hat movement 3, and then back again to 1. So again, from 3, basically your hand just comes like out like this, and then you bring it back, all right? So yeah, again, if you have any questions, if you want feedback on your form, feel free to use the hashtag TRGMobility or tag me in the comments, and I'll do my best to help.